Hi, everybody. Welcome. We're super excited to be hosting you guys for this orientation event. Welcome, everyone. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations on getting your scholarship. Hi, Mary, Dora, Kamara. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hello, Elina. My name is Temilola, Comms Executive University for Good. And I'm super excited to be having this session with you guys. So Adedolapo is here. Adedolapo, if you can hear me, please say hi. Hi, Dolapo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Hi, Temila. Good
Hi,
afternoon.
Dolapo.
Hi, everyone.
Dolapo is
Yeah.
our programs associate, and she's going to be moderating this session. So welcome, everybody. In this session, we are going to be answering all your questions, telling you how to navigate the scholarship program. We'll be getting tons of emails and DMs, messages from you guys asking so many questions. I'll be reading everything on the Telegram group. So this session was created for us to be able to help you to understand the program and answer any questions that you may have right now. So please go on the Telegram group and let people know that, hey, we've started, though, they should come and join us so that, everybody can see clearly and be able to go through our courses, right? So we're here for you. Please pay attention. There'll be room for you to ask questions also at the end of the event. So, over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Temila. Hi, everyone. Thank you for introducing me. Adedola Kolawal, Programs Associate at Ingressive for Good. Congratulations once again, people, ladies, women in tech. Congratulations on getting the scholarship. We had thousands of applications, like thousands of applications. You won't believe it. And out of the thousands of applications, you are part of the lucky one to get the scholarship. So it is a big deal. And I hope that you make us proud. You'll be dedicated to your learning. You'll be dedicated to the platform, like learn everything that you have to learn, and get your certificates and start applying for jobs, of course. So yeah, this is the orientation 1000 Women in Data orientation session. We're supposed to have Nathaniel from Data is going to be joining a little bit late, but it's going to be joining. And also I'm going to check if Anifa is on the call right now. So while we are here, while I'm speaking, I'd like you to do something. I'd like you to go to the chat box and tell us your name and where you're joining from. Like I, for instance, I'm Adegalakwo and I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. So I want you to do the same and, like tell us where you're calling from, where you're joining in from. Yeah, I believe you can do that. Hi, Florence from Nigeria. I hope from Kenya. Wow. Hussein from Ibadan, amazing. Isabel from South Africa, amazing. Papina from Zambia. I can't keep up with everyone, but welcome. I'm glad to know that we have people from, from other parts of Africa, from Nigeria, from Kenya, from Zambia, South Africa, Manchester. Interesting. Interesting. Hello, Amirat from Mauritius, Abibat from Nigeria. Yeah, amazing. So very quickly, I'm going to just read, although Nathaniel is not here yet, but I'm going to read his bio and so that you can get acquainted with him. So Nathaniel is our contact person at DataCamp. He's the social impact manager at DataCamp. He's a lifelong teacher and manages the DataCamp Donate and DataCamp classroom programs, which have provided data science education to over 800,000 teachers, students, and underprivileged individuals. He's passionate about making the data science industry a more inclusive and equitable space for women, minorities, and other disadvantaged people. Yeah, so That's Nathaniel's bio. Another person that I'm going to be introducing that I want to quickly check if she's on the call is Anifa. I'm sure you know Anifa and you must have seen her footprint on the Telegram group. So Anifa is our programs and community manager at Ingressive for Good. And I'll be passing the mic over to her now. Hi Anifa, if you're on the call, please say hi. Okay, I don't think Anifa has joined yet. Probably she's having issues with her network. So I'm just going to run through with the expectations.
She's actually trying to join Adedolapo. She's trying to join now.
Okay, all right. So
I
let
think
us
there's a
just
problem with her
wait.
network because I can see her in the waiting room and I've admitted her.
All right, so just wait a few more minutes. So while we wait, yeah, keep coming in. Deborah from Nigeria, welcome. I hope you all will complete your courses and earn your certificates before this program ends. I hope you. The DataCamp platform is, I'm sure you must have seen that the platform is very it's not elaborate, but is rich. Like everything that you need to become a data analyst or data scientist or data engineer, you have on the DataCamp platform, and the courses have been sectioned, very well sectioned, right? You know, we advise you to take the certification courses so that at the end of the program, you'd be able to like be a certified either data analyst or data scientist or data engineer. So it gives you more credibility. Do you understand? So that is why we advise that you should take certification courses. And you can see on the Telegram group as well. The Telegram group there are groups, data science, data analysts, and data engineers, so that you can better connect with people that you're learning the same thing. So don't be shy to collaborate with other learners. Don't be shy to ask questions. Ingressive for Good community is known for inclusivity, is known for communication. Yeah, so no matter the questions that you ask, the rest assured that somebody is going to answer you. You can see Temilola has been jumping in to provide solutions. You will see Anifa a lot. You will see me as well a lot, tendering to your questions. We also provide mentors to you as we go on that would also guide you. Those are people that have earned their certificates as well. So they'll provide you with all the help that you need. So don't keep quiet. The group is not just there for being there. It is there so that we can provide you with the help that you need, such that at the end of this program, we can say that we have, it would be actually nice to have 1,000 graduates so that we can boast of 1,000 graduates. And you can also be confident and be proud of yourself that you now have a certificate and you are building a career in data, right? So this is not just a free gift just like that, though it is free, but it is so that you are very well equipped. Like our mission says that we are all about, empowering African youths, with tech skills, increasing your earning power. So we want to be sure that, of course, we are fulfilling our mission, and you also want you to be proud of yourself at the end of the day. So hi Anifa, are you here now? I think she's still having issues with her network. 1 minute, please. Okay, so I think she's still trying to join. I don't know. So I'm just going to run through your expectations. One of the expectations is to complete your course. I've said that earlier. Complete your course. It is important that you complete your course. The course has been designed in such a way that the learnings in these courses, in this program, in each of your, either you are going with data analyst with her certification or whichever certifications that you are going with, the courses in that track would help you better prepare for your for the final certification exam. So it is advisable that you complete your course. Also put yourself out there, share your progress online. We always tell our learners that put yourself out there. We've had a lot of success stories. Like now, I'm even losing count of the number of success stories that we've had. If you've read our 2020 impact reports, you would have seen some of the success stories as well. Even on our social media platforms, you see that we celebrate people, we share people that we share the stories of people that are doing excellently well. And one of the things that we've realized that made them stood out is the fact that they shared their story. So we usually tell you, just like we told you in your congratulatory email, that you should, post on social media that you just got this scholarship. That is like putting your best foot forward. That is the very first step. So as you're learning, as you are getting your statement of accomplishments, post it online, write whatever you're learning, even if you're encountering some challenges. Put yourself out there online. You know what they say about the closed mouth? They say closed mouth, closed destiny, right? So that applies as well to your career goals. If you don't tell people that this is what you are up to, they would not automatically know. And you know that it is not about putting yourself out there just one time or two times. It is consistency that helps the algorithm. So if you want people to know that you really know your onions, or you are trying to build a career in data, or in data analysis, or in data science, you have to continually put yourself in their faces, so that when they need help, when they need your service, when they need you to come and speak at events, when they need to, when they need you, basically, they can easily reach out to you. There are some people on LinkedIn that I don't know them from Adam, but when I see their name, I know what they are about. I don't know them at all. There are several people on Instagram, on Twitter, that their posts, like, they've been consistently talking about the particular thing. And I know that if I need to reach out to somebody or recommend somebody for a particular role or for a particular opportunity, I know the right person. Their name just pops up in my head. So we've also invited our past graduate. I don't know if you know Tina. I think you should look her up as well. Tina Okonkwo, she's one of our high flyers. When I was looking out for somebody to come speak with our learners, she was the first person that came to mind. And that's because she has put herself out there consistently. So she's the first that came to my mind. So you can as well be that person. So show your work, let people know what you're about, and be focused, be consistent, right? So the next expectation is that flag challenges when you have them, right? So when you notice that you are having issues with a particular course, or with a particular whatever you're having challenges with, even if it's as simple as you can't find a particular email, ask on the group. There is no stupid question, okay? We'll always answer you. We'll always provide learning. We'll always bring it back, like, in the simplest form that you understand, because we want you to actually understand, right? So flag challenges when you have them. If you are struggling with anything, trust me, there might be 2 or 3 other people that are struggling with the same thing. And there can be as well 5 other people that have scaled through, that have passed that level, that can help you. But if you don't ask, you will not receive. That's like, right? So please, flag challenges when you have them. Don't keep quiet. Don't neglect your course. If you are feeling overwhelmed, the scholarship is for about 6 months, right? So you can break down, in a day. Maybe you want to do 2 hours in a day. Is a good way to even build consistency, to learn consistency. 2 hours in a day, I'm going to log into DataCamp platform, and I'm going to learn for 2 hours or 3 hours or even 4 hours, as much as you can. Just make sure that you are learning every day. So when you encounter a particular problem, either you need to take an assessment to look at how far you have gone or how much you know. Do that. If you need to come on the group and write a whole episode about what you are going to, write it. Somebody will definitely attend to you. If nobody attends to you, I could connect somebody on the group. I'll just tag somebody. You think that I don't know who is really doing well, but you'll be wrong, because I'll just tag somebody to help you out, right? So talk about challenges when you have them. So the next expectations that we have of you is to you can have an accountability partner, right? we've had, this is going to be like, I say it every time I get the chance to. There are two people from our I think they graduated from Zuri either last year or 2 years ago, that came together to start up a company. Now they have a company. Interestingly, one of our most recent concluded program, a group of people came together to start up an agency. And I'm just thrilled at how, like, how can strangers come together to build something, and they are building and they are doing well. So you don't know, your next co-founder might be on the group. So if you can have an accountability partner, if you feel like this person is doing well and you think they can keep you accountable, they can help you, feel free to connect with them. Connect, build your network, right? And also share your certifications online. At the end of the program, when you get a certification, we'll ask you to share, and then you get opportunity to, to join the I4G alumni. And I'm going to talk a bit about the I4G alumni. The I4G alumni is a community of graduates from the I4G community. So anyone who has graduated from one or more of our programs, we invite you to join our I4G alumni group. And the I4G alumni community is where you get access to job opportunities, you get access to exclusive webinars. We bring in experts in this space to come and speak with you. We also send out monthly newsletters to share insightful updates. We share job opportunities every now and then. And the community is really thriving to the point that everybody is concerned about you. Once you get any opportunity, there's a safe space for you to share your wins, for you to share your successes, for you to collaborate with people. Somebody is about something always, and you can easily just connect with people. So imagine all 1,000 of you joining our alumni community. That's like a whole 1,000 people in a whole 1,000 data experts, right, in the alumni community. So you can easily come together to build something. You can collaborate with other people. You can easily get jobs and all other things. So that is why we can't overemphasize the fact that you need to, to complete your courses and join the Telegram, the I4G alumni Telegram group, I4G alumni community. So one more minute to see if Anifa is here before we okay, I think Nathaniel is running a little bit late as well. He's going to join in about 5 minutes. Anyway, while we wait for Nathaniel to join in, I'm going to start taking questions now. So if you have any questions so far, you can either like say it in the chat box, or maybe raise your hand and then we'll call on you. All right, I see Denite. I'm so sorry if I did not pronounce your name correctly. Please go ahead. What's your question?
No, it's right. It's Danite. Thank you. Okay. What I was planning to ask was, like, I'm following the data science with the Python, but it says 36 hours to follow. So I'm not quite sure if we have to follow the data science with our program Python and everything, or are we supposed to follow only one stream, like for the career track? So should it be only data science and Python only, or we're also supposed to take the other tracks as well? Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Daniel. So this is what I would advise. Know that every courses that are in your career track is built systematically to help you write your final exam. Right. So if you're seeing a particular course that you are not really familiar with in your data, let's say data analyst with her track, for instance, certification track, for instance, if you're seeing something related to data science with her, this is what I would advise. I would advise you to go on the general DataCamp platform and search for introduction to her. Start learning from there. Like when you feel like you are seeing similar things in the platform, in that course, then you can go back to that your certification track. I don't know if that, but the thing is that at the end of the day, like at the end, after you finish the courses in that your certification track, it is to help you better prepare for the exam, the certification exam. I don't know if that makes sense to you. So you can learn from the scratch, but just make sure like you finish the courses in that track so that you can ace your exam excellently.
Oh, so what you meant is because I'm following the data science with the Python. So all I have to do is start with R, like from scratch, and then Python, and then go to data analyst with Python. That's what you meant?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, thanks.
All right. So Reham Kasim, please go ahead.
Okay, hello.
Hi.
Hi. I'm super excited about joining this. First of all, I just want to ensure that I'm so grateful to be part of this. Secondly, I want to ask you this. I have joined the data science track, and the first course I was enrolled in is data analysis with Excel. Okay. And then I know that there's 68 different courses in this track, which is a very big number of courses. And I'm a little bit overwhelmed with this number. First, second, I don't know, there's some coding courses and another not coding courses like Excel and business and stuff like this. So I'm just a little bit lost. I don't know what to start with. Do I have to follow one course at a time and just follow them like sequentially? Or if there's some sort of plan? I know that we have only 6 months to complete, and I'm really excited about getting all this, but
So to be, hi, let me jump in here. What career track did you say you're doing?
sorry?
What career track are you currently on?
Current track is data science, and when I enrolled in this track, I was assigned to a course of data analysis with Excel as part of
Okay,
this.
so I need you to check if you are enrolled in a organization track or a career track, because they're two different things. The organization track, that's the custom track, is the one that we created last year. But this year we are saying don't do any of them. Do the career track. So follow the step-by-step that we sent via the email we sent yesterday. Go to tracks, then career tracks. You see all the tracks that you're supposed to do. Then you pick the one you want to do. The number of courses is not as much as 68 or the number that you just called.
I don't know, look, now I'm opening the DataCamp, and it tells me that you are enrolled in the data scientist track, and you are in course of data analysis in Excel, as I mentioned. I don't know. I just don't get what you're saying.
Can I jump in? Hello?
Yeah, Chidara, go ahead.
Hi, I'm not sure who is speaking. I understand your confusion. I have that problem too, but I will just show you. Hold on. Is it okay if let me look at my screen. I'll show you where you can find it. If not, I can just share my screen. It is, if you're on desktop, when you click on the DataCamp link, you can see your homepage, Learn, Workspace. When you click on Learn, there's an option icon that will come on your left. You click on Track. You click on the drop down from Track. You see Organization Track, you see Career Track, you see Skill Track. So you're supposed to select the Career Track. Can you see that?
I see that. I'm supposed to click on organization or career tracks.
You click on career track, just like she said, it will give you less courses and it's more straightforward. So you click on career track, it will show you all Power BI, Python, R, and every other option.
Okay, just loading. So
Yeah.
It seems like I've enrolled in a different thing, right?
Are you using your laptop?
Yeah. Look, now I have opened career tracks. There's R programmer, data scientist with R, data analyst with R.
So you choose what you want here, and you can go from this.
Okay, so not the other one. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, thank you so much for the help. I was just a little bit lost. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Chidera. Thank you so much. So again, every single step-by-step for following this process, just like Chidera mentioned, has been detailed in the email that we sent out yesterday. If you didn't get that email, please send an email to hello@ingressive.org so we know what's going on. But every single person that has been onboarded onto 1,000 Women in Data Scholarship has been onboarded onto the DataCamp platform and has also been sent the email. So if you got the orientation email, if you also got the congratulations email, then you definitely got the email yesterday as well. So please check your email and ensure that you're checking right. We sent the step-by-step, just calm down, follow the step-by-step exactly, and you will know exactly what to do. You'll see that you're you're just, kind of like confusing a lot of things. I know it can be confusing, but at the same time, we've also made sure that it's easy for you to follow. Again, if you have any issues, feel free to send an email to hello@ingressive.org. And for anybody that is asking us for advice on what to do as a beginner, what course should you start with, we won't tell you what to start with. Trust me. But what we'll do is we'll teach you, instead of giving you fish, we'll teach you how to fish. So we've written an ebook that would help guide you on what career track to start with or what career track you want to do. That would help you to determine what career track to pick and what to do for the next 6 months. So please do a little bit of research yourself and choose what field do you want to do? Do you want to be a data engineer? Do you want to be a data analyst? And what type of data analyst do you want to do? So go ahead and do that little bit of research for you to know exactly what to do. All courses are for beginners. So that one is not even that's not the problem. The problem is for you to decide, okay, this is the career path you want to follow, and this is what I want to do.
Hello. Hello, good afternoon.
I think you lost an bit. All right, so I'm going to take one question from, there are a lot of hands actually. Okay, for everyone asking in the chat box that they can't find their email, etc., please send an email to hello@ingressive.org and see what's wrong. Actually, please first check all your email folders, check your spam, promotions, whatnot, check everything. And if you can't find anything with the title Start Learning, search for Ingressive for Good or 1,000 Women in Data, or search for just type congratulations in your chat box in your email folder, and you'll see all the emails that has congratulations in it. Okay, so after you do that and you still can't find it, then you can send an email to hello@ingressive.org. So before I take all these questions, we have Nathaniel here. Hi, Nathaniel. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome. And
Hello.
So he's going to run through talking about DataCamp donates and sharing the value of certification. Then we'll come back to take questions and answer. Hi, Nathaniel. Thank you so much for joining. Please go ahead.
Thanks for having me. Hello, ladies. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'm so excited that you've all taken this next step forward in your career and your own lives by investing in it yourselves with the DataCamp Donate Scholarship with Ingressive for Good. We love Ingressive for Good. They've helped us realize our mission of providing data literacy to thousands of people all across Africa, and I'm so excited that we're bringing another group of 1,000 women into our wonderful community. If you could just give me, Hanifa or Adedalopo, the ability to share my screen, then we can just get started.
Yeah, sure, you can. Are you trying to share your screen now?
I'm trying to. I think I'm just a participant. I can need to be made the host.
All right. Tim Lola would answer that now.
Yeah, just make you co-host. Please try. Hi, Nathaniel. Please try
Hi.
to see if you can share screen. Hi.
Perfect. All right.
All right.
Let's get started. All right. So DataCamp donates. We're empowering thousands of lives with free data science education. Let's talk about it. This is DataCamp's commitment to social impact. We want to empower as many individuals as possible with data science skills by bringing fairness and innovation to the data science education field with high value and high quality free learning, and by leveraging our relationships with current and new communities. So it's a young program, but we have a huge impact. We currently have total over 200 partner organizations, and Aggressive for Good is just one of them. It's by far our biggest. And in the lifetime of the program, which started back in August 2020, we've donated over 85,000 scholarships to learners in need. 31,000 of those are currently in circulation. And in the past 30 days, 10,000 of them were utilized by learners. And one of my big goals this year is to try to get, I want to get, if 31,000 scholarships are in circulation, I want all of them being used in the past 30 days. And hopefully you can help me out with that. I would think what's most important is consistency and that you're coming to it on a regular basis. Oftentimes life gets in the way. So set realistic goals for yourself that you can do every week, every 2 weeks, and come back to it. That'll help the DataCamp Donates program out a lot, and it will show your admins at Aggressive for Good that you are committed and that you are making a point to come back to this. Okay, we're all over the world, where our partner organizations are split up pretty nicely, evenly across all across continents. However, our partners in poor areas of the world, Africa, Southeast Asia, Middle East, take up a lot more licenses than partners in other parts of the world. So the vast majority of learners in DataCamp Donates are in Africa and in Asia. And I just also want to just share here that after taking part in the DataCamp Donates program, over 1,450 jobs, internships, promotions, and awards have been attained by learners after taking advantage of a DataCamp Donate scholarship. And if this ends up being one of you, please, please, please let the wonderful people at Aggressive for Good know so that they can let us know. Share your story on social media. We would love to know. DataCamp Donates is a force to fuel fairness and equity in a data-driven society. Lawrence here in the USA said, DataCamp Donates complemented my learning and led me to land my first job as an instructor assistant after making a career switch to technology. I just looked right now, I just was doing a little LinkedIn spying. Now he's a software engineer at JP Morgan Chase, one of the largest banks in the world. A gentleman from Nigeria, when I began to explore DataCamp, I told myself, well, you stumbled on a gold mine. It prepared me to transition into the job market as a data scientist at Terragon. And then Charlene from Kenya said that she learned more in a few months of DataCamp than her 4 years at university. And that's a very common thing that we're hearing, even for people that are majoring in computer science or data science at the university, because the field is evolving so incredibly quickly. Oftentimes the curriculum and what is being taught at institutions of higher learning is honestly lagging behind the courses and the content that we have available on DataCamp. She says before her interview, she even logged on to DataCamp to help sharpen her skills. And we hear a lot of people talk about how not only does it provide the skills and knowledge you need to land these jobs, but it also provides a confidence. And learning within a community like Aggressive for Good is the best way to build that confidence up. So let's talk about learning on DataCamp. Our mission is to democratize data skills for everyone. We have over 420 interactive courses right now, 50 practice sessions, 270 expert instructors from all over the world, 80 real-life projects, learning paths, and skill assessments. And we're all about learning by doing. We offer hands-on skill building. That's what makes DataCamp special. Yeah, all online resources like this will definitely have videos, and we have those for sure, easily digestible with slides. But what makes DataCamp so special are our amazing exercises, fully interactive platform where you don't need to download or install, purchase any additional software, whether you're on your laptop or even on your mobile phone. All you need to do is log on for free and start learning and doing. And this is how we build and sustain data literacy with something we like to call the ALPA loop: assess, learn, practice, apply. These are the 4 main types of learning content we have on DataCamp. The main idea is no matter where you start, continue on the loop so that you go all the way back around. That's the best way to learn and solidify those skills and make sure that you retain them. So let's say you were to start with assess. That's a hands-on skill building. You can take no matter your role or experience levels, that make up your team, skill assessments will provide you with an understanding of your organization's data skill level and your own. You'll be able to go back. You won't really be able to cheat on it. It's constantly updated. You can retake it and get different questions every time. You only have 10 to 15 minutes to complete it, but then based on that, you'll see your results. You can go through all of your questions and find out which ones you got right, which ones you got wrong, and why they were wrong. And then it will give you automated course recommendations on the type of content that you should be attacking to bolster your skills. Then after you go through the whole loop, learn those courses and practice, take that skill assessment again, right? See if you improved. That's what we mean by the ALPA loop. Then you can, also group yourself into novice, intermediate, or expert levels. And again, here are those personalized learning recommendations. Then we have Learn, which are our courses. This is the bread and butter of DataCamp. This is the majority of our content. You can gain new skills by doing, from data concepts to coding. Every training is interactive. Learners complete hands-on exercises in the browser, receive real-time feedback, and are rewarded with XP every time they make progress. And we have trainings for every level. DataCamp has content to support every skill level, from our introduction and for everyone tracks and courses to training on the latest techniques and methods, so no one gets left behind, right? So everything from the most basic introductory skill tracks to those really intense career tracks that can lead to certification, which we'll talk about in a little bit. We have you covered. Then we have practice. I know Ingress for Good historically has been a real big fan of our practice modules because they work so really nicely on mobile. You can grow your data skills on the go with the DataCamp mobile. You can also do this on the desktop. It's a great way to just rack up XP if you just want to gain a lot of XP, make progress in mobile courses, and keep your skills sharp with daily 5-minute coding challenges. So yeah, can you learn a lot on DataCamp on just practice? No, you need to learn the core concepts first. Otherwise, the practice won't be that helpful. So definitely, I very much encourage everyone here to use practice, but as one part of the ALPA loop. Don't forget about assess. Don't forget about learn. Don't forget about projects. Otherwise, what are you going to practice? And then let's talk about projects, or the apply phase. That here you can complete real-world analyses and case studies in a risk-free environment. Projects give learners the confidence to transfer their skills to new work. This gets you application ready for real jobs. We have projects in Python, R, and SQL. We have guided varieties as well as unguided varieties. So if you want less hand-holding, basically in a course, you'll look at a data set and then be asked to walk along with the instructor and find some very superficial analyses based on those data sets. Here, rather than looking at a bunch of different data sets and looking at some superficial questions so you can just understand the concepts, here we're going to look at one much larger data set and answer one or a series of much deeper questions, in which there are multiple ways of doing it. There's not necessarily one right answer or one right process. So this is definitely those who are feeling more confident of their skills and really want to test themselves in a more creative way than something like the practice or the skill assessments offer, which are essentially multiple choice questions. Here you can get creative while at the same time always having some instructions to go back to. So that's learning on DataCamp. Next, before we get to DataCamp certification, I just want to show you a very brief video about DataCamp Workspace. This is an extra feature that is included with your DataCamp Donate Scholarship. It's so cool. It's something that we typically charge extra for on top of a normal DataCamp subscription. So it would be silly for me not to share it with you. So I'm just going to show you a really quick video about it now, and then we'll move on to certification. Oh, wait, I might need to share for audio. Let's do that again.
Skilled data professional. Meet Workspace, a modern data science notebook. Whether you're a skilled data professional or just getting started with data science, Workspace is for you. It's a breeze to get started. Create a new workspace, open an empty page, and connect a data source, or start from a pre-built template or data set. These are great ways to get a head start on your project so you can quickly begin unlocking insights. Workspace isn't just your regular notebook. It was built for seamless collaboration so your team can ask questions, identify trends, and gain insights together. And with real-time collaboration, changes are instantly reflected and securely saved. Code in Python or R using a fully configured, cloud-based notebook, all without leaving your browser. There's no installation and technical setup required, so you can focus on what matters most, telling compelling data stories. All skill levels are welcome with Workspace's no-code tools. Publish and share your workspace with one click. Try Workspace today and uncover the power of data analysis at your fingertips.
All right, so that was DataCamp Workspace. It's pretty sweet. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. And if you're looking to stand out from the crowd, do a completely custom project on your own, build out your portfolio to get noticed, or you have a cool idea for a project and you want to work in a team, work with a group, check out DataCamp Workspace. When you go there, I'll put the link to Workspace now. But you can access there just from the top tab. And you can create unlimited DataCamp workspaces by clicking underneath your name and then clicking on I4G. Within the I4G space, you can have unlimited private workspaces. You can share workspaces with the entire group. You get upgraded RAM and 8 vCPUs and a 1-year revision history. So definitely, and we might have some custom projects coming on the horn for Ingressive for Good Learners later in the year. So take it out. It's really, think of it as a Google Docs, but for data science applications. So I encourage you to play around with that. Okay, but now let's get to the real reason why we're here. The main goal that we want you all to set your sights to, and that's DataCamp certifications. Okay, now DataCamp certification is a serious thing. It has about a 25% pass rate across the board. So it is definitely, so we don't want to we want to be realistic here when we say that this is a challenge, but we do think everyone on this call has it in them to apply themselves. And if they enjoy the topic of data science, data analysts, or data engineering on a base level, you absolutely have what it takes to get certified on DataCamp. You have everything you need with this DataCamp Donate Scholarship. Demand for data professionals has never been higher. In 2017, data science was named the fastest growing job. 2020, 39% growth in employer demand for data scientists. And we project by 2026, will be 11.5 million new data scientist jobs. So DataCamp certification is an official recognition that an individual has achieved the required skill level as an either data scientist, data analyst, or data engineer. Our certifications have been developed with the help of data experts representing a variety of industries, organizations, and roles. Our mission is to bring credibility to self-paced, non-academic learning by independently validating an individual's knowledge, skills, and abilities, enabling them to achieve their personal and professional goals. So these are our certifications, okay? 3 different roles and 2 different levels. We have the data scientist role, data analyst role, and data engineer role. The data engineer role is the newest one. And then for data scientist, data analyst, we offer them at 2 different levels, associate level and professional level. And then for data engineer, we are offering it at the associate level, working on the professional level currently, right? Data scientist is a professional responsible for collecting, analyzing, and interpreting extremely large amounts of data. A data analyst sits between the business intelligence and data science. They provide vital information to business stakeholders. A data engineer is responsible for the collection, storage, and pre-processing of data. They need to ensure that the right data is available for the right individuals in an organization in a format that is easily accessible and usable. Now, from what I'm seeing in the industry, all 3 of these are very much high in demand roles. But what I'm seeing is, in general, there may be just equal demand for all 3 of these roles, but I would say there is more of a lack of data engineers than any of the other ones. I don't know, maybe because the term engineer doesn't have the same ring to it as scientist or analyst, but it's also one of those things where there's a lot more entry-level positions open for as well. So I definitely encourage everyone to check that out, okay? If you're one of those people who are just like, engineering is not necessary for me, I want you to just give it another look. So you may be surprised that is, because all 3 of these things are very, very similar. There's obviously a lot of shared knowledge, a lot of shared skill set. So you might have some better opportunities out there if you want to go for data engineering. So the certification process, once you register, it begins a 30-day countdown. You need to complete the certification process in 30 days. Depending on the certification, you get 1 or 2 timed exams. And you must be pass those within 2 attempts. Then you get a larger practical exam that must be passed within 2 attempts. It must be hand graded by a human. And if you failed, you're locked out of that certification for 14 days. So all you need to do is wait 2 weeks, then you can try again. Okay. So, and at no point will you ever be charged for any of these certifications or anything like that. So breaking down what associate versus professional means, think of associate as entry level, right? Building a stepping stone between just being a DC learner and having a job in this space. Competencies are aligned with entry level expectations, 0 years of experience, DA SQL only, no R or Python, DS light on SQL, no business acumen, data comms limited to written report. Then for the professional certification, talking about competencies that are aligned with mid-level expectations, junior level, 1 to 2 years of experience. DA includes R and Python, includes business acumen, comms include presenting to diverse audiences. So basically, to attain these certifications, you're definitely going to need strong SQL skills, no matter what the certification is. And then off there, then you would specialize in either R or Python. Here's just a few other testimonials from DataCamp certified users. DataCamp donates plus certification is an express ticket to success. Barkat in Pakistan, thanks to DataCamp, I've experienced significant transformation in my career. The certification has not only deepened my skill set, but also opened doors to exciting opportunities that were previously out of reach. I just put the link to certification right there in the chat. And then let's look at Tina, our very own Tina from Aggressive for Good. Aggressive for Good was absolutely wonderful to Tina, helped her out, get her the resources and technology she needed. And she said thank you by taking full advantage. And paraphrasing her here, she completed 20 courses in April and May. In June, she completed the data scientist with Python track and passed 1 million XP, which is really, really intense. In July, she landed her first role as a data analyst. So just less than 6 months, she already got a job. Right on the heels of her becoming certified and joining the DataCamp community. And then she won a large cash prize for our XP Learner Challenge. Stay tuned to DataCamp competitions that utilize Workspace. You could win a cash prize or swag or other things. And then by September, she had an over 150-day streak on DataCamp. What I'm seeing is, again, the ones that do the best on DataCamp afterwards and get real jobs is that come back to it regularly and make a point of making a habit of it. And we have Shang Ang here in the United States. Upon receiving his certification, he was immediately invited to join the exclusive DataCamp certified community, where I can connect with other certified learners and access exclusive career workshops. If you're considering a career in data, I highly recommend certification through DataCamp Donates. Yeah, so there's a special community, a special online community of people who hold DataCamp certifications. There's about 350 DataCamp Donates learners in there right now. So it's a pretty exclusive group, but in doing so, you get access to a whole new way to communicate with learners all around the world, job notices, tips, tricks for posting, resumes, special workshops. It's a really, really nice space. Finally, I would like to invite everyone on this call here to a special webinar on what you may ask? Certification, exactly what I'm talking about. Tomorrow, June 14th at 11 a.m. Eastern time, which I believe would be 4 p.m. your time. It's gonna be me, but it's also gonna be Peter Morse, who actually helps create our certifications, who's a lot more knowledgeable on this subject. He's gonna be there and going through it all, going through a whole demo of it and everything. So if you have questions about certification, you want a much deeper preview of it, because there's a lot to go over, highly, highly, highly recommend registering to for the webinar. I'm putting it again in the chat right here. Maybe if I put an HTTPS, it will. There you go. So yeah, just click that link, register. You will get, and even if you're not sure you can make it live, if you register for the event, you'll get sent a recording of it. Okay. If you don't register, then you will have to wait longer, and you'll have to remember to check on the website for the recording eventually when it goes up. Okay. Now, if you're unclear on the difference between data analysis and data science, I'm seeing a little bit in that in the chat. We have courses on DataCamp for that. Okay. You're going to want to start on the beginner side of things. Okay. But for people that are feeling a little overwhelmed, like, what do I do here? I don't know really what's being talked about so much at the moment. That's fine. Okay, trust me. I'm like that most of the time at this company. I'm still wrapping my head around a lot of the stuff that's on DataCamp. Link doesn't work. Okay. All right. Thank you for letting me know. 1 second, please. So let me just show you a little cool thing. Just Google DataCamp live events. This takes you to all of our webinars. We do webinars weekly, multiple webinars a week. Okay. So there's tons of things to learn, extra cool things, and you can talk to experts in the fields, both who work at DataCamp and work elsewhere. We have a really cool conference coming up on AI that you can register for, but here's my webinar right here. Okay. So sorry, that link did not work. Okay. So, but there is the direct link. Check it out. It's going to be a good time. And then who knows, maybe when I do one of these next year, I'm going to be showing your picture and your quote from how you benefited from DataCamp certification. So yeah, let me just remember to show, I'm going to just send you one more link to people who are like, okay, this sounds cool, but I'm nowhere near there yet. What do I do if I'm just starting out? Okay. Let me show you how to do that. I got rid of my bookmarks bar and now I'm like completely useless without it. Okay. Okay, so when you're on DataCamp, right, you're on your Learn section, you want to go into tracks, skill tracks, and then click Theory. These are some really great tracks of courses that break down the basics and will take a lot of the guessworks out. So if you're one of those people that's like, I don't know the difference between data science and data visualization or data engineering, maybe take Understanding Data Topics. It includes all of these courses, okay? Or you could take Data Literacy Professional. Right? So again, and then you could also go course by course into the theory section as well. So we break it all down: Introduction to Data Engineering and Understanding Data Science, right? So if you're asking those basic foundational questions, don't worry, DataCamp has your back. Okay. So that's all from me right now. I'm going to head out, but I'm going to put these links in the chat right now so that you have them. So these are for the people that are just needing to start out. Okay. You can do it. I believe in you. But I want to toss it off to Hanifa and Adolopo of any questions from the two of you or anything you want me to cover before I head out.
Thank you so much, Nathaniel. Thank you so much, Nathaniel. I don't know if Anifa has something specific she wants you to cover. Or
No,
on
that's
my
it.
end.
Yeah, thank you, Nathaniel. And yeah, everyone, please say thank you to DataCamp Donate, and don't forget to just go online and just tag them and say thank you to them as well. Thank you so much, Nathaniel. And yeah, I think for any further questions, we can take it from there.
Excellent. Yeah, I hope to see you all at the webinar tomorrow. Okay, come say hi. Let me know you're an Ingressive for Good learner and ask us questions. Okay, it'll be a fun time. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye. Sure. Thank you. All right. So there are a lot of questions. I think the chat box is actually swamped. Like there's a whole thread of back and forth discussion. I'm just going to ask people who raised their hand. I've tried to respond to some of the questions in the chat box as well. But if I didn't get to yours, just raise your hand. Then we'll
Yeah,
pick it
I
up
think
from there.
some major questions. Let me see if I can answer some of them. Some major questions are, what should I start with? Blah 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 blah. Again, please go ahead to read the ebook. The ebook will really help you to know where exactly to start. And thanks to Nathaniel. Nathaniel has also shared some links. If somebody can be helpful to share those links on the Telegram group as well. And yes, it is, if you want to do your certification, it's technically required or technically normal for you to do SQL first before you now specialize in either Python or R. That's if you're doing data analysis. For data sciences, I think it's just straightforward to SQL, to Python and R. Those are the courses there, and then data engineer is just data engineer. Where should you start with? Each course is a beginner course. Just immediately you start from there, start that course. But if you think that it's getting difficult, you need to go back and do some other courses before you come back and do the career track, that's fine. Your progress will not delete or anything. You can always enroll. For anybody that has downloaded the book, please help share on the Telegram group as well. Yeah, I think those are questions that I saw, and I hope that has been able to clear up some stuff.
Yeah, I believe it has actually. Nathaniel mentioned a lot of things as well that I think addresses some of the questions too. Thank you so much, Anifa. So okay, so the next thing on the agenda is yeah, like it's almost on her. So we're just going to it's the closing remark. So I'm going to send a Get DP link on the chat box now and on Telegram group as well. So you have to use the link to like just tell people that I just want the I4G 1000 Women in Data Scholarship, right? So okay, right. Hold on 1 minute, I'm trying to get the link. So remember what we said earlier about putting yourself out there, telling the world what you're up to, what you're doing and all. Yeah, so this is a great way to start. So let people see that you've started, now you've embarked on this tech journey. You are an aspiring woman in tech, and in the next 6 months or even before then, they should, watch out to you. Watch out for you rather, and you're coming back to come and work for them or all of those things, or even set up your own company, say, if you understand. Yeah. So use the link to tell the world. Don't forget to tag at Ingressive for Good and also tag at DataCamp Donate as well. And we'll definitely reshare on our page so that to give you a wider reach, so that people can actually see that, oh, one Adedela Code there is now learning data science and I need to watch out for her. So yeah. Okay, someone said the question under how many certificates can one attain is yet to be attended to. All right, so I need to clarify that you get, someone asked earlier as well, I've answered in the chat. You get, what's it called? You get the statement of accomplishment from every course you complete on DataCamp. And for the certificate, you have 6 months, like full access to the DataCamp platform to learn as many courses as you can. Why we actually told you to focus on a particular career track is so that you will not be distracted and you can, focus on that. But if you are maybe in 3 or 2 months, you're able to get certificate from, let's say, data analyst with Python, for instance, and you feel like you want more certificates, why not? You have access to the platform to learn as much and as much as you want to learn and get as many certificates as you want to get. Do you understand? So there's no restriction at all. So you can get more than one if you have the time and if you have the, if you really want to get it, right? So I think that answers your question. All right, so yeah. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you so much. If you have any more questions, please ask on the Telegram group. Really need to end the orientation now. Thank you so much for joining. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you on the Telegram group. Take care. Bye-bye.